Okay, we have to graph this linear inequality. It is y is less than 4x plus 4. Well, this one's pretty simple because it's already solved for y, and we know y equals mx plus b. So I begin at my point 4 on my y-axis right there. And then my slope, which is identified by my m, is 4, and of course it's over 1. So I'd rise 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right 1. Now because my inequality sign has that line underneath it, which means or equal to, I will have a solid line. Well, to make this nice and straight, the opposite of up 4 and over 1 would be down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. So that'd be another point. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. And I can do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. So that's a way to try to make a straight line without a ruler. I know it's not perfectly straight. I'm sorry for that. Now, how do I know which side to shade on? Well, it's pretty simple. What I can do is I can take my original equation, which is y is less than or equals to 4x plus 4, and I can pick out any point I want on the graph. I always try to pick 0, 0 because it's the easiest to work with. My x value will be 0, my y value will be 0. So I'm going to plug it into the original equation. So that means that my y value is now 0, and my x value is now 0. Well, any number times 0 is 0, so really this is 0 is less than or equals to 4. Is that a true statement? Is this point 0, 0, when plugged in here to the equation, is 0 less than or equal to 4? And it is a true statement. So that means all of this side would be shaded. Okay, here's my second one, my second inequality. This one is not solved for the x. So the first thing I have to do is put it in slope-intercept form or solve for x. So the opposite of a positive x would be a negative x. These x's will cancel. Now I have 5y is greater than negative x plus 5. Now I need to get... Okay, so now I have to divide both sides by 5. And when I do so, these 5's cancel. Now I have y is greater than... Remember, there's an invisible 1 in front of that x. So negative 1/5 x. 5 goes into 5 one time. So the equation I need to graph is y is greater than negative 1/5 x plus 1. So now this is in slope-intercept form for me. Y equals mx plus b. I always start at my positive 1, or my b, which would be a positive 1. And my slope is negative 1 over 5. So I fall 1 and go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can do it again if I want. Fall 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can do it again if I want. Fall 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can start at where I started and go up 1 and go to left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would give me my line. Now, because this inequality sign is just greater than, my line would be dashed. Now to figure out which side I shade on, I need to use any point, but I like to use the point of origin, which is 0, 0. So that means my x would be 0, my y would be 0. So I'm going to plug it into my original equation. So my y is now 0, is greater than negative 1/5 times 0 plus 1. Well, any number times 0 would be 0, so basically that goes away. So is 0 greater than 1? And the answer is no, it is not. So the side that this point is 0, 0 would not be shaded. Everything on the other side would be shaded. So I should have a dashed line, and everything shaded above or above the line will be shaded.